Identify the HCI design process. The interaction design process is what designers use to create solutions centered on users' needs, aims, and behavior when interacting with products. The IXD process involves 5 stages: discovering what users' needs want, analyzing that, designing a potential solution, prototyping it and implementing and deploying it. Here are the 5 stages that the IXD process typically involves. 1. Find the user's needs or wants. It's easy to assume you know what users want, need, and their relevant context. Discover their real requirements. Observe people, interview people. 2. Examine existing solution. While remembering it's hard to envisage future needs, technologies, and etc. Do analysis to sort and order your finding so that they make sense. This may be 2A. Narrative or story of how someone uses a system. Task analysis, breaking down a user's steps or sub-steps. 3. Design a potential solution according to design guidelines and fundamental design principle. Use the best techniques to match how users will interact with it in terms of, for example, navigations. 4. Start prototyping. Give users an idea of what the product will look like and let them test it, and or give it to experts to evaluate its effectiveness using heuristics. 5. Implement, deploy what you have built.
Number 2. What are the standard rules of the principles of HCI? What are the principles of HCI? There are the 4 fundamental principles of HCI. There are the perception, behavior, models, descriptive, modeling, and those covered. The user's interface must be created in the way of which can be simple enough for anyone to use without assistance. Why are HCI principles important? HCI is designing convention interface that people with different abilities and skills usually access. Most importantly, human-computer interaction is helpful for communicates lacking knowledge and formal training on interacting with a specific computing system. What is a golden rule of design in HCI? A good interface should be designed to avoid errors as much as possible. However, if something goes wrong, your system shall make it easy for users to understand and resolve the problem. Simple way to deal with errors include displaying clear error notification and descriptive hits to resolve the problem. 6. Usability principle for effective web design. Every page element shall fulfill a purpose. Second, calls to action shall be clear. Third, conversion shall always be a top priority. Fourth, navigation shall make sense. 5. Design and page elements shall stand out and be memorable. Then the last is element shall facilitate engagement.
What are the process of interaction design? We have 5 stages that the interaction design process typically involves. First is find the user's needs or wants. It's easy to assume you know what user wants or needs in their relevant context. Discover the real requirements. Observe people, interview people. examine existing solutions while remembering it's hard to envisage future needs, technologies, etc. Second is do analysis to sort and order your findings so they make sense. They may be through a narrative or story of how someone used a system. Task analysis, breaking down a user's steps or sub-steps. Third is design a potential solution according to design guidelines and fundamental design principles, giving appropriate feedback for users' action. Use the best technique to match how users will interact with it in terms of, for example, is navigation. Fourth is start prototyping. Give users an idea of what the product will look like and let them test it and or give it to experts to evaluate if effectiveness using heuristics. Fifth is implement and deploy what you have built. Differentiate and discuss the good and bad design. Good design make a product useful. A product is both to be used. It has to satisfy certain criteria, not only functional but also psychological and aesthetic. Good design emphasizes the usefulness of a product, which disregarding anything that could possibly detract from it. Bad design is one which is not easy to understand, distracting, difficult to use, and short-lived. As I started seeing objects around me in a design perspective, I realized that it is easy to identify good design in comparison to bad design. And the good design, for example, is the Red Bus. Is website used for booking bus ticket online. It provides a quick and easy way to book bus tickets online. It is a good design as it is simple, easy to understand and use, an obtrusive and a useful product. Users can easily search for available bus service by entering the date of travel and place they want to travel to. They can then book the tickets online, making it an easy and seamless experience for booking bus ticket online. Second is Swiggy's Gene service allows user to deliver or receive items like lunch boxes, documents, laundry, and other material from one location to another within a city. It is a good design as it is easy to understand and use, honest, and obtrusive, and serve the purpose. Users can easily select the pick up and drop location and the type of article or item they trying to send. It even displays the cost for the service, making it convenient for the user. The example of bad design is the Wind Music app is an online music streaming app. It lets users add individual songs to queue, but doesn't allow removing individual songs from the queue. The only option the user has is to clear all the songs from the queue, and hence it is a bad design as it is inconvenient for the user and not useful. Second is RTO Vehicle Information website. After entering the vehicle registration number, the website redirected to another page asking to download the app for viewing the details. This is annoying and frustrating. It is a bad design as the website isn't honest, misleading, and does not serve the purpose it is made for. It wasn't useful and the experience was annoying.